All right, so here we are. Each new day, of course, is an opportunity to improve yourself. You can see Monday, we're taking all that we can and making the most of it, and we're making the most of these words. Now, I live by them, and they apply to all different areas of life, from our career goals to our fitness goals. Now, this means the following. Becoming a lifeguard is no picnic on the beach. The application process, it's rigorous. It requires extensive training, but spending sunny days keeping our beaches safe makes it so much worth it in the end. And trust me, I know, I'm a lifeguard. Now, this morning I'm chatting through what, in my opinion, and this is very personal, is the most difficult workout a lifeguard does on a regular basis. Now, this one is a little bit unfamiliar to many. If you are a lifeguard, you would know it. It's called the patient drag, and I'm going to be demonstrating this with my fellow co-worker, Mike, right in the building. Mikey, it's good to have you, man.
Thanks, Raul. I'm ready. I didn't know I was actually doing fitness today.
I see so, but I love your style today. It works, man.
Thanks.
It's full of color. It works for the theme of the show as well. So we're being proud here. And I want to talk about something which I think is so underutilized, and that's the rescue operation when it comes to lifeguards. So an exercise that we do, I'm going to show you at home in Mzansi first, and then we're going to put it into practicality and actually show you how we use this. So what we're going to be doing is a patient drag, and Mike, you can join me for this one because this is an exercise component. We'll do the live demo straight after this. I love this because we're going to be working both elements so specifically when it comes to the drag and putting our patient into recovery position. And it's the movement that we have after rescuing a patient from the water, bringing them down to the ground. So for this one, the exercise for the motion is so simple. All we're doing is, with the weight in front of us, we basically got an isometric hold on our bicep. We're literally going to twist over to the right-hand side, lunge down with your leg, and then literally stand back up into that restart, and then repeat that straight over to the other side. All right. So we're using the legs, we're using the upper body, and we're using the core, and we're creating an exercise out of this. And just 3 sets, 12 reps in total, is literally going to give you a workout. But why do we do this, Mike? Let me show you why. And I've obviously sanitized, I've obviously cleansed, just to make sure that everything else and you is protected.
You want some more?
Yeah, give me some more, man, of course. Why not? Thank you very much, sir. Good form. So let me put the kettlebells away and show you an example. Essentially, me as the lifeguard in this situation and you as the patient, you would potentially be in the water. You might have drowned. You might have consumed water. You might have gotten a spinal injury. It's important once I swim you to the shore that I need to pick you up now. I need to get you out of the hazardous zone, out of the water. This requires some strength, right? So I'm going to demonstrate the patient drag and then put you into the recovery position. Mike and I have never done this before. You just need to be a patient, all right? So what I'm going to do is, I've gotten you out the water, you've got my torpedo boy, and now I'm going to support your weight. I need to protect your spine as well, right? It's important in case of someone having an injury in the water, the spine needs to be protected, all right? So let me just put my mic up here so you don't squash it. I'm supporting Mike's weight. I'm supporting his spine with my left hand, and his weight is resting on my hips. I'm dragging him away from the water, away from the water. Now I need to safely put him down, all right? Notice, still got a neutral spine. I take a big lunge, just like we did in that exercise. Big lunge, supporting his weight all the way down. Still supporting the spinal cord, safely bring him down to the ground. Now I'm going to use his arm to support his neck. Notice, still supporting that spinal column. Now, putting his hand on his head just to support him, making sure that spine's still secure, resting him all the way down to the ground, and now Mike is in a safe recovery position. I haven't damaged his spine or anything. Putting him up in that position just to let the blood flow securely. Now I have the option as a lifeguard to check his airway and his breathing. I would, obviously with my mask and gloves on, check inside his mouth if there's any obstacles or obstructions, be able to clear that airway, able to then move over to the next phase of what might potentially be CPR. That means compressions and the rest. So I might administer breathing, check out obstacles, and potentially administer CPR in this position. But for today, we've saved Mike. He's safe, he's secure, he's in the recovery position.
Thanks, Rob.
Mike, how you doing?
Yeah, fine.
So Mike's in that recovery position, of course, and this is a brilliant place for him to essentially. Ooh, let me just fix my mic there. Mike, you're just destroying my mic here. So I'm needing to fix my mic. This one, not that one over there, so you guys can hear me. But this is the recovery position that we leave the patient in after ensuring that his spine hasn't been compromised in the rescue position. And at the same time, he can easily breathe without having a lot of pressure on his lungs. So although he is sideways, he's not using a lot of energy to stand up. His blood pressure may have been low in that event. So we're allowing him to effectively recover, making sure that we phone someone for help. That is very important. But Mike, I think our work here is done. You've been saved. And if you want to be a lifeguard at home, of course, grab a kettlebell, grab a weight, and you can join Mike and I for an awesome workout like we just did with these kettlebells. How are you feeling?
Fantastic.
Looking good, you're looking alive again. And of course, every day a lifeguard goes to work. They effectively make an impact. Their very existence promotes safety. And their job makes the world a better and safer place. So you can tune in on Friday because we've got an absolutely exciting show. We're catching up with the DHL Clifton lifeguards to find out more about life-saving, what it entails, and what we can expect in the future from these incredible heroes. Good work, Mike.